lucky I didn't roll it. You're lucky I didn't blow your brains out. Fuck it. Remember back when I told ya that I'm a loca Colombia now? Fuck it. Roses and whiskey. I bet that you'll miss me, no doubt. Fuck it. You're lucky I didn't roll it. You're lucky I didn't blow your.
You are now tuning into VIBEZ.
I'm poor. I'm black. I might even be ugly. But dear God, I'm here. I'm here. You guys, I'm going to a really, really dark place and space and time. I missed y'all this much. And when I say this much, I mean all of it. You guys, hey there, lonely girl. It's me. And welcome back to VIBEZ. You guys, if you don't know what I just did there, I don't really know if we can be friends. I don't know if it's meant for us to be. And speaking of shit that's meant, it's meant for me to stop talking right now. You guys, so let's get into the song of the week. This is Jordan Hush with Livin a Lie. And for all of y'all that are out there currently living a lie right now, I support you. This song is for you. All right, you guys, listen to this joint and I'll be right back.
Don't say you want me when you walked away. Don't say you need me when you needed breaks. I gave my all to you, moon and the stars to you, even the sun, and you still needed space. Yo, what am I to do when all this time you got me thinking, what am I to you? Like, what am I a fool? I thought that I could save you, but I guess this is your doomsday. Can deal with this fiasco, just don't do me worse than Lupe. When I say I love you, I gave you my life. When you say you love me, you wasted my time. When I say I'm done, I mean go live your life. 'Cause I don't have time to be living a lie. Don't say you love me, then go act this way. Don't say you got me, then lead me astray. Finally get it, it clicked in my brain. Baby, you broke me 'cause you wanted change. Yo, what am I to do when all this time you got me thinking, what am I to you? Like, what am I a fool? It hurts to look back thinking that you lied about what you said. Expect this from somebody else, but damn it, not from you, babe. When I say I love you, I gave you my life. When you say you love me, you wasted my time. When I say I'm done, I mean go live your life. 'Cause I don't have time to be living alone. As fuck you lie to me. Thought I was the one you had variety. Played on my emotions and anxiety. You didn't even try with me. You had me thinking that I was no one. You had me feeling like I was no one. Now that I found out, baby, there's no love. You lied to me, you lied to me. And all of this time I was right by your side. And all of this time I was right by your side. And all of this time I was right by your side. And all of that time you was living a lie. And all of that time you was living a lie.
I'm back, you filthy motherfuckers. You guys, that was Jordan Hush with Livin' a Lie. You guys can go and get that track right now. That's on Apple, iTunes, SoundCloud, Spotify. You all can hit Jordan up if you want any inquiries about his music. That's jordanhushmusic@gmail.com. And that's Jordan, like Jordan, the fuck? And that's Hush, like, shh, be quiet. Tonight is the night we ride. We put the camouflage on the side. Who? Hey, y'all, whose song was that? I got bars. I swear to God, I got bars. Anyway, guys, follow him on Instagram, Twitter, at Jordan Hush, Hush. That joint was that was a hot joint. You know, he said in the song, "Thought that you have variety." You hoes out here, you don't have variety. Like, this is not a 32 bag pack of chips. You don't have variety. You just have plain chips. Like, stop thinking you have variety because you live in a lie, basically. All right, you guys. Let's get into some black shit, girl. What's all this black shit? I don't know, black ass shit. I feel like you guys know what I'm about to talk about first because y'all just know what I'm about to talk about first. I mean, it's not a secret. So, first up in black shit, I really don't know how this happened. But y'all, our auntie Faith Evans got married to Stephen Jordan, and they real life got married. So, yeah, everybody's heard about this. Faith Evans, it's not even Faith Evans anymore. It's Faith Jordans, Jesus Christ. Faith Jordan. That don't even sound right. That sounds fake as fuck. Y'all, auntie Faith got married to crackhead Uncle Steve, and they got married in Vegas in their hotel room. And I'm still trying to figure out how this happened. Like, when I say how, I mean why. Now, I'm late to the game. I didn't know that Faith Evans dated Stevie J. Like, here's my thing. So whenever, like, all these new things come out about who Stevie J dated back in the day, I am literally shocked because I don't, like, see physical, actual people being with him. Like, Stevie J gives me the impression that he fucks with, like, blow-up dolls. And Joseline Hernandez, is a blow-up doll. Because she ain't got too much fucking sense. I legit, I don't know. I don't know how this happened. How y'all feel about this? How you feel about your auntie Faith? And I don't even know if I want to claim her as my auntie no more. Because I'm not calling her Faith Jordan. I'm not doing that. That's not her name. And it doesn't even go together. If there's any other young girl or woman out here in the world named Faith Jordan, if I ever meet you, I'm not calling you that. Because it doesn't flow. Like, your name is supposed to be Faith Stevenson or Faith, Faith Alcatraz or Faith Williams, Oh, Faith Williams, ring. But Faith Jordan, it doesn't ring. And I'm pretty sure he didn't get her a ring. Because when they got married, there was no ring. Who let them do this? Who is the little pastor Elvis man at the Vegas church bedroom who was like, you know what? The fucks that I had to give have all vanished rapidly and fastly to the point where there are no more. So I truly don't give a fuck what y'all do. There are not good people in the world. Because if there were good people in the world, this would not have happened. Because someone should have been there to stop them. Because I'm still confused. I'm definitely judging. How many kids does Stevie J have? Like 8? Is he at 8 or 9? I know he had like a fucking boatload of kids. Literally has a basketball team. Yo, how many kids does he have? Like, I really don't know. What? How many kids does Faith Evans have? That's a good question. I just know she got the baby by Biggie. This is officially. And side note, I didn't even watch their whole video they have going together. This definitely smells of some bullshit, and by bullshit I mean like it's definitely a ploy for something. But if y'all saw like the little clip of, I don't know if it's a new Faith Evans song or it's a Stevie J. It's a Faith Evans song. Stevie J does make current music. Did y'all see the clips on IG of them rolling in their 500 count sheet? Who let them do that? Who? Why folk come? Why y'all do that? Like, there are no, first off, I'm positive this was shot in Atlanta. Of all the millions upon thousands upon hundreds of people that live in Atlanta, not one of y'all were like, we're not letting this happen because we are a decent people. Y'all not decent. I don't have no more to say about that because I refuse to believe it until I see actual paperwork. So we're moving on. Y'all, I felt about this next story, I am still feeling. That's it. I'm just still feeling. So, y'all know our sister Serena Williams. Hey girl, hey. Shout out to Serena. Yeah, she didn't win the Grand Slam, but she slammed that grand. Makes no sense. I truly don't give a fuck. I know very little about tennis. So here's the thing, right? Serena was at home, right? And she was like, Alex, because that's her husband. She was like, Alex, I imagine that's how she talks. Alex, I am hungry. And I really like some Italian food. No, she's better than that. Alex, I'm hungry and I just want, an authentic Italian dinner. And Alex, being the great husband that he is, he said, babe, okay. Follow me. Follow me. And she followed him to Italy for a fucking dinner. Do you understand? How now, brown cow? What? I can't even get someone to go to the Domino's to get me a Parmesan pasta. But her ass was flown, because that's present, future tense. Is that right? Right. She was flown to Italy to have dinner. And I'm just struggling to fly, anywhere at this point. I haven't been anywhere. It's a struggle. But he was just like, come on, I'm taking you to dinner. Can you imagine your man being like, I'm taking you to dinner, and then y'all end up in fucking Italy? Like, what? If I had a man and he was like, I'm taking you to dinner, I feel like with the men that I fuck with, because it's a pattern. I'm working on myself. The man was like, babe, come on, we finna go to dinner. This nigga's taking me to like Sharks or Whales or Al's Beef and getting me a 3-piece with lemon pepper on it. And I'm not gonna complain because it's actually good as fuck at each one of those places. But I want to know, like, how can I get that also? Like, what must us little people do to get flown to Italy for dinner? I gotta we're a team. We have to step our game up. From now on, if your man is like, babe, let's go out to dinner, your response should be, if it ain't Italy, bitch, I don't fuck with you. And please don't blame me if you all, like, get a divorce or that's the end of your relationship. But I'm just saying, like, you should tell your husband, because this is a woman thing right now, because it's about us right now. You should tell your husband, or when your husband say, babe, let's go get some dinner, you just be like, bitch, if we're not flying to Italy, then I don't fuck with you. It's that simple. Like, I don't know what else to say. I'm still feeling about that one. All right, here's the thing. Here's this next story that just kind of, I don't even know what to say about this, but I feel like he's not the only guy to have done this. Like, there are other fuck ass dudes out here who participate in fuckery. So, I know y'all saw this, especially on the Shade Room, because that's where I got it from. So this man was on this date, right? And then, he did some trickery, fuckery shit and stole his date's car to go out on another date. How you do that? How do you steal your date's car to go out on another date? Bitch, you wouldn't have to steal if you had enough money to pay for both of the dates. I mean, that's obvious that you don't have enough fucking money. So now you out here just trying to fuck. Because that's what it's about. He's just trying to see who he can get to first. Dudes, is this what y'all really be on? Is this how y'all behave? Like, is this what y'all do? Y'all be riding around in y'all baby mama car? Like, oh, babe, I'm finna go to my bruh house. And we finna, drink and, kick the shits. But when you say kick the shits, you're also meaning hit the bitch. And when you say hit the bitch, you're meaning fuck these hoes. Cause I don't understand. I gotta take a squeak. Cause y'all already know. A lady does not sip. What? You got it. She squeaks. If you don't squeak, you ain't no lady. She ain't no lady. She ain't no lady. I'm trying to think, like, what's the worst thing that you've done on a date? Like, you ditched your date, I don't know, was texting your sad man, nigga, lady, chick, while you was out on a date. Like, what have you done? You ran into an ex, and then y'all had sex in the bathroom. Like, there are terrible things, but this tops it. Like, if I'm out on a date and you steal my car, bitch, that's literally, that's going to be categorized as the worst date of my whole entire life. And I haven't even finished living it. Like, but it's going to be categorized as that. Here's what I just had a thought about. How the fuck did he get her keys? I don't think I read that part. How you get her keys? How you steal her car? Did she voluntarily give him the keys? I mean, he's not that cute. So I'm just not going to give you my keys. Like, the only way I'll contemplate, first off, I'm not giving you my keys at fucking all. I really don't give a fuck who you are. But the only way that I'm going to contemplate it is if you're literally, physically fine as the fuck to the point where you are scrambling my thoughts because I can't pay attention to anything else except where you're facing your body. That's the only way, like, you're going to get me to think about it. But I'm still not dumb enough to give you my keys. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, how in the fuck did that happen? This happened. Y'all, please do better. And when I say better, I mean, please do things that are not as worse as this on your date. Like, it's okay to go in the bathroom and have sex with somebody else on your date. Maybe your date was just dry as fuck. No point intended. It's okay, to text somebody. These are not things that are okay. They're really not. But sometimes, I mean, you gotta spice up the date. Anyway, let's move on. Oh, yeah, I wanted to talk about this. So, this might be I think this is old. So, y'all know y'all cousin superhead, Corinne Steffens, is still out here exposing people left and right. I mean, she's gonna do this until she dies. And I don't think she's dying. like ever. People who, I think she has a body count of like 300. I don't know. But when your body count is higher, your immune system is stronger. This is what I believe. This is scientific research from yours truly. I have conducted a research that has proven that the more bodies that you have, the stronger your immune system. Okay? Because you have spread it low and hit it wide, or whatever the saying is. You have a lot of good bacteria in your body. Okay? So I mean, y'all go out here and fuck up the world and get all that good bacteria in you. But y'all, anywho, y'all auntie is out here exposing people. So y'all know Dre from Power, right? Rotimi, or Rotimi, however you say his name. Your Nigerian butterscotch person, man. So she came out with this story. I think she did an interview with somebody. And she basically was like, they were dating, and then he left her in the midst of her getting an abortion. Because I think he made her get an abortion, and then he left her. Side note, I can't be the only one that thinks that Rotimi looks like a dinosaur. I can't be the only one that thinks that. Like, he looks like a dinosaur. And I honestly don't know whether or not that's a good or a bad thing. But it's I can't stand it. I don't know whether or not that's a good or a bad thing. But he looks like a dinosaur to me. So here's my point. If you look like a dinosaur, bitch, you don't have the right to leave me. You're a dinosaur. Where else are you going to go? It makes sense to me. It makes so much sense to me. Like, a lot of sense to me. First off, that's so trifling. The fact that you make someone get an abortion and then you leave them, that's trifling. Another side note. Someone please explain to me how the fuck it's obvious. But never mind, because it's obvious, and I just got it. Because I'm thinking, like, men would think it's obvious to not fuck with Superhead because people know what she does and, what she wants and what she's trying to get, but y'all still get. Here's my thing. Sure, I'm judging, but my point is, are you fucking just to fuck, or are you really trying to have a relationship with Superhead? Because I don't think she's past the stage of, I'm just trying to get this bag and give you some head. Bars. I don't think she's past that stage yet. Superhead is definitely like 52, and she's still out here sucking kids out of deep places. Okay? She's out here. But I'm trying to figure out, if you know who she is and that her reputation precedes her, why y'all in relationships with her? Because I was still trying to figure out how the fuck. Was her and Columbus Short married? They were married, right? I was trying to figure out. Somebody pray for him. I ain't heard from him in a year of Sundays. Pray for y'all cousin, Columbus. That's enough about that. Because Rotimi just looks like, because he looks like a dinosaur and dinosaurs ain't no good, he just look like he ain't no fucking good. So, whatever. That's all I have. That's it for black shit, y'all. Let's move on to what the fuck, Chicago. It's Mimi Wallace reporting live from inside Corinne Steffens' uterus. Here are your weekly updates for what the fuck, Chicago. Chicago has now been named the rat capital of America with more than 50,000 rodent complaints in 2017. One rat responded to the Chicago Sun-Times by saying, "If hoes kept their spaces clean, we wouldn't be here. A controversial plan to sanction the sport of pigeon racing may be grounded before it even takes off. The alderman of the 36th ward is filing a complaint of how pigeons are treated and the terrible living conditions they live in. Said a dog. This shit is for the birds. Willie Wilson, who is currently running for mayor of Chicago, gave out more than $200,000 to churchgoers on the South Side at a South Side church here in Chicago as a good deed. One woman almost joined the church that day, but the security guards at the house of the Lord that welcomes everyone wouldn't let her in. Those are your weekly updates for What the Fuck Chicago. All right, you guys, let's move on. Let's move on to the question of the week. So, you guys, the last episode, what we talked about was insecurities in men and women. And so I posed the question of the week. So this might be a little old, but I still wanted to kind of get back into it. So the question of the week is, what is a man or woman's biggest insecurity? And so my friend Damien, and I had not even thought of this, and I don't know why I just don't think of simple things, said that in his opinion, a man's biggest insecurity is whether or not he performs well in the bedroom. And I was like, I would have thought it would have been money or, material things and him, not fitting in. But that makes sense. If you first off, if you are a part of the trash sex club, not meaning that your sex is trash, but you've had sex with someone who had trash sex. Like, if you're part of that club and like you're having sex with this guy and he is terrible, like atrocious, like why in the fuck are you in the world having sex? But you haven't told him that? Or no, and you have told him. I could not imagine being a man at that point, because I think men at that point, if you tell a man that his sex is trash, I think he wants to go and jump off a bridge at that point. Like, that's what I imagine. Like, I don't even think he's going to call his boys. Like, he's going to sit in his car under a viaduct, or off of a ramp on the expressway. No, he's going to sit in the parking lot at the Dollar Tree, and he's going to literally play that moment over and over and over again in his head about how this girl just told him that his sex was trash. That's what I imagine that you men do. That's what I imagine when you get told that your sex is trash. I imagine you to sit in the parking lot of a Dollar Tree and just, kind of drown your sorrows and Jim Beam and moonshine. I don't know what the fuck y'all drink. I couldn't imagine. But that was what I received from a guy, that performing well in the bedroom is a guy's biggest insecurity. And then we already talked about a woman's biggest insecurity is being vulnerable. Because any woman out here can say that, they are. But for many of us women, we have a real issue with being like 100% completely vulnerable. Because that means that you have access to literally hurt us in any kind of way that you want, because we have literally given all of ourselves to you. You have access to take advantage of all of me, because now, like, I'm hooked at that point. So it's always a little part of a woman that's trying to hide something, that's trying to hold on to a little something. That's why I think a lot of marriages don't work, because I feel like there's women out here who were literally holding back and they never fully gave that 100%. So the woman, I think a lot of women in marriages give like 85% and keep that 15% just hiding and tucked away. And it's like, nope, you can't have this. I'm not willing to do that even though you're my husband. And then men go out and they do stupid fuck ass shit. Because men don't know how to process emotions. They just, man, that's a whole different podcast. But, excuse me out. But that's what, for the question of the week, in my opinion, of course, the woman's biggest insecurity is vulnerability. And I'm going to go with Damien and say that a man's biggest insecurity is performing in the bedroom, or basically, being called trash. What? I still want answers. But about this question, when I post this on my social media, all the guys literally responded with something surrounding sex. So I guess it is. Why is that? Now I'm curious. Like, why is that the biggest insecurity? Like, why does a guy not think, okay, well, the sex wasn't great. Let me figure out how I can improve. Like, what can I do to get better so that I am satisfying my wife? Why is that not the conversation? Why is it always, oh no, I know what the fuck I'm doing. She just trash. More than likely it's you, sir. More than likely it's you. Women are freaks. They hold back 90% of the time because they're trying to, figure you out and see what the guy likes because you're supposed to take the lead. And we're just over here, holding back. But then, we go out and then we meet somebody and we don't have to hold the fuck back. It's like, you are filth just like me. And when we meet our filthy match, it's a wrap. Like, you're not getting us back. So that's a question. Why do y'all, why don't you think in that manner of, can it be me? Am I not performing great? How can I improve so that I'm satisfying my wife? Or my partner? Like, why do y'all not think like that? Now I'm curious, and now I'm going to know. Well, I'll figure out what the next week's question of the week is going to be. Because that's a good question. All right, you guys, let's move on to the topic of the week. I could not wait to talk about this because I feel like a lot of us young folk, and especially millennials, are experiencing this struggle and trying to figure out exactly how to. So this week's topic is financial concerns and basically, I don't need your help. That's the title of this. So, the first point being, when you think about your own financial concerns, why are so many of us, especially young people, I'll say like between the ages of, I'm going to say like 21 to 32-ish, or 21 to 30. Whatever. But the first point is, why do we not feel comfortable asking other people for help? If you think about your finances, and if you're a person who's literally living paycheck to paycheck, and yes, you figure out a way to manage your money so that you still have a little left over and you're able to, put food in your house and pay the bills and still go out maybe once and enjoy yourself, but you still are behind on your credit cards, on, other bills and whatever. Why do we have so much trouble, or why do we not feel comfortable asking for help? I know I'm that person. So I'm over here when I literally don't have any fucking money left and I'm trying to figure out how am I going to make it through the rest of the week with fucking $25. Nigga about to go out here and shake some ass. I don't like calling people and asking them for money. Yeah, I literally live in the same building with my mom and grandma, and I don't ask them for money at all. I don't like calling my dad to ask him for money. I definitely hate calling my siblings. First off, all they ask is broke, so I can only really call one sibling. I don't like calling my sister and asking her for money. So I'll just have to figure out what can I do to sustain myself throughout the week until I get paid again. But the question is, or the point is, why do we not feel comfortable asking other people for help? Like, it's okay to ask for help, especially if you are responsible, if you have managed your money, if you have paid all of your bills, that's where your money went. And then you had to go out and buy miscellaneous items for the house and all this kind of stuff. And then something came up and then you had to get the car fixed and whatever. So right now, you really don't have enough money to get you through until your next paycheck. And your mom or your dad or your uncles or whoever or your best friends have always told you, hey, girl, if you need any help, or hey, bruh, if you need some help, just call me, man. I got you. Girl, I got you. But we don't feel comfortable. It's like, I don't want to owe nobody shit. Even though these are the same people who have told you, you don't owe me anything. Like, we're family. I'm your best friend. I'm this, I'm that. You don't have to pay me back. But we still don't feel comfortable. Like, that's the curious part of me. Because I'm trying to figure out why I don't feel comfortable asking other people for money. Even though I have a family that would support me, literally, whatever I need, for the most part, I can call my dad, I can call my mom and grandma and sisters, and even my cousin. And if they have it, they're gonna help me. But I don't feel comfortable asking other people for money. I'm probably the only person who has literally never asked. I'm not going to say never, but for all the relationships that I've been in, I think I've asked my boyfriend, like one boyfriend, for money. And I've asked him like twice. But it wasn't, I need, money to get my hair and nails done. It was literally, let me borrow $20 and then I'll give it back to you tomorrow because I don't have any cash. I don't feel comfortable asking people for money. And so going to the next point is, and this kind of ties into what I was just talking about. We try to take on too much. So it's like, we already barely have enough money to take care of ourselves. And then here comes the other family members or those additional friends who feel like they can call on you because you're the one who, quote unquote, made it. So it's like, oh, let me call Mimi. Let me call Brandon. Let me call Brittany or whoever. Let me call them so I can borrow $50 because I know she got it because she got this new car. He got this new car. And he or she worked downtown. They got a good job. Bitch, I don't care if I worked uptown. Don't call me asking me for money and I'm already over here struggling. But then the point is we take on too much because we don't know how to say no. And then we're always like, yeah, I can help you. Yeah, I can help you. Yeah, sure. I'll figure it out. I got you. I'll help you. And then by the time you look up and you look in your bank account, you don't have no more fucking money left because you literally gave out the only money that you had left that was going to get you through until you got paid again. And everybody doesn't have these issues. And that's a good thing because that means that you know how to say no and you manage your money very well. And hopefully you're being paid what you deserve. So I think this is more so for the people who, yeah, okay, we make okay money, but definitely not getting paid what I deserve and still trying to figure that part out. So this is when you start taking on too much and then you thought, oh yeah, I can, get this extra bill or I'm gonna get this car. Even though the car note is basically my fucking rent, I'm still gonna get this car because I like it. And then you think, oh, I can afford it. I'll figure it out. And then after about 6 months of paying a fucking car note, you're like, why did I think this was okay? Definitely me. But I've never missed a car note. I'm scared. Y'all, this is a side note. I am literally scared to not pay my bills. Whole different conversation. Like, I think the absolute worst shit is going to happen to me if I don't pay my bills. I had to take a sweat. All right. And then, so again, this goes back to the point of us trying to take on too much. And it's like, you definitely have those family members that always calls you and asks you for money, even though you always tell them, I don't have any fucking money. But these are the same family members who judge you, and they're like, why don't you have money? And it's like, bitch, because I don't have no money. And see, I'm the target. I don't have kids, and so I always have family members calling me, like, let me call Mimi and ask her for some money. But she don't have no kids, so I don't know what else she could be doing with her money. Sir, ma'am, in between, I have real fucking bills to pay. I don't have low income, Section 8, Link, food stamps, Medicaid. I don't have none of that shit because they won't give it to me. Okay, they just won't. So I don't have the luxury of paying, giving 1/3 of my income towards rent, or I don't have that luxury. My rent is not $170. I have a car note. I have real fucking bills. I have a light bill, phone bills. I got to pay back on credit cards and student loans and shit. Y'all ain't never even seen a student loan because y'all ass didn't even finish school. You didn't go. You was like, nope, this ain't for me. So when I try to tell my family, these are all the bills that I have to pay my shit because I literally have a phobia of not paying my bills. Like, I can't imagine being 3 months behind on anything because I refuse to do it. So I don't know. I would just rather be out here trying to figure out how I'm going to make it, for the next week. I'd rather be out here like that than to not just completely have not paid my bill. Because I swear, the city of Chicago just be coming for me, y'all. And it's always some shit. And they just be coming for me. So I was like, I don't have time for this. Just let me pay y'all. Here go y'all little funky ass money. So moving on to the next point is, when you're talking about financial concerns, and again, this goes back to like the second point, but this is, we're talking about being short on cash flow. But the thing is, I think millennials and whatever we're called, are we still millennials? I think what we have learned is the magic of the side hustle. Because there are so many of us out here right now that have a side hustle. And it's like, no, bro, like, I got shit to do. I got shit to pay for. I can't just be working one job. So let me go out here and figure out, what am I good at? I'm good at this. I'm good at photography. I'm good at, editing. I'm good at doing hair. I'm good at, cutting hair. I'm good at whatever the fuck y'all are good at. Mixing drinks and cooking and all of this stuff. So what we've done, as millennials, we've learned the magic of the side hustle. So we have 2 and 3 side hustles that's bringing in money. Or y'all can always go out here and do Uber. Uber is out here challenging minds, and saving lives, okay? Because that's what it's really doing. And people out here are making full salaries off of driving Uber. So I'm not judging anybody. Drive the fucking Uber. Uber the fucking drive. Make your money. Don't let the money make you. But then there are some people out here who are like, I can't be working all these jobs. That's just detrimental to my mental health. I need to stay sane during the week. And if I go and take on another job, that leaves you no time for yourself. That's like me over here. I definitely have some side hustles. But I'm also like, I have to still map out me time. Because I can't just be like, oh, I'm about to be at work fucking 18 hours of the day. And I get very little sleep. No, I don't have time for that. I need to go to sleep. I need to be refreshed. I need to feel good when I wake up in the morning. I need to be able to function and have my head on straight. And some of the days it just doesn't happen. But for the most part, I'm always going to choose my mental health over going out here and just making money. Like, my peace and my joy and my sanity is more important than money. Everybody does not agree with that. And then the last point is, how do we make it happen? That's a really good question. And that ties into being short on cash flow or just having side hustles. That's how we make it happen. I think the great thing about us millennials is we are going to get our shit done. We're going to get our bills paid. Yeah, we might be struggling financially, but it's never truly like a struggle. If I know for the most part, when we say that we're struggling, we have money in the bank. We're smart enough to have opened a savings account. We have the 401k. We have a Roth IRA. We have investments. Like, there are more and more people, millennials, that are starting to invest. So, we know those things. We have the money set away. We have a little bit here and there and everywhere. So that's the great thing about us. Like, we're not literally depending on every single paycheck to get us through everything, because we know that that doesn't work. You have to have a little bit of everything everywhere when it comes to your finances. So that's the great thing. That's how we make it work. That's how we are financially supporting ourselves. Like, yeah, I definitely could stand to make more. But you know what? I make it work. I know how to manage my money. I am able to still put money in my savings account. I'm able to still invest in stock. I have my 401k. I actually got my retirement plan, my retirement savings set up. So that's the thing. That's how we're making it happen. And then we go back to side hustles. It's like, you know what? That little gig that I did, last week literally just saved my life, because I just made basically $200 or $300 doing nothing. That didn't even feel like work to me. So that's how we make it happen. We always have a side hustle. We always have something that we're doing, because I think we know that we can't, a majority of us know that we can't sit around on our ass all day and not do anything. No. I mean, there are some people who have the luxury of doing that. They sit on their ass all day and don't do anything, and their parents or somebody is still out here taking care of them. But for those of us who do not have that luxury, we know that, no, I got to get the fuck up. I got to go do what I got to do, and I got to make it work, and I have to go to work. So that's how we make it happen. But, you guys, we have to get to a point where we are not uncomfortable asking people for help. Like, it's okay to accept help. It's okay to say that I need help. Let me call a friend. Let me call a family member. Only if you need help. Don't be that family member who's like calling every week and saying, oh girl, let me borrow, $50. Let me borrow $100. I know you got it. If you're the responsible person that's always paying their bills and doing what you have to and taking care of your family, it's okay to ask for help. Because your family knows that you never call to ask for anything. So they're literally going to be eager to help you. Not to hold it over your head, but to basically just want to help you. Because they're able to. Because you've done nothing but help them throughout, the entire time. And now here's their chance to repay you, to say thank you. So it's okay to ask for help. I'm definitely working through that. I'll call my dad all the time and be like, listen, I need you to help me pay for this, because I don't have time. I'm poor. And I can't be out here living like this. But you guys, that's it. That was topic of the week. That was financial concerns, and basically, I don't need your help. When in reality, yes, we do. All right, you guys, let's move on to a ratchet, a drink, chronicles. You guys, let me tell you something. This is why it's called Ratchet Drink Chronicles, because I literally just put shit into a cup, but it tastes so good. Let me tell y'all what I put in this cup today. I am drinking on Jose Cuervo and some peach snaps and grenadine and a San Pellegrino. Y'all don't know what San Pellegrino is. I think I got it from like where did I go? Like the Mexican the carnicerias, the markets in the Mexican neighborhoods. It's literally like y'all know how y'all always drinking that sparkling water, the LaCroix and all that stuff, but this one is like blood orange flavored water kind of, but it kind of tastes like orange pop basically. I don't really drink pop. I don't drink pop at all, but I had this because they taste good. And that's what's in there. It's called a San Pellegrino, and it's the blood orange flavor. Jose Cuervo, the blue agave, peach snaps, and grenadine syrup. This shit is delicious. I literally just stood at my little mini bar and just started pouring shit in a cup. And I was like, well, I'll be god damn. A squig for me. All right, you guys, go mix some shit up in a cup. That's what I want you all to do. I want you all to send me like your ratchet drink recipes. I'll post it on social media because I really want to know what y'all be drinking. I want to know your ratchet drink recipes. That sounds like a really good new segment. All right, you guys, let's move on. We're coming to the end of the show. So let's go into the shout out of the I'm not doing it. You guys, since I missed you last week, so I got a few shout outs. So the first shout out goes to my other bestie, Alex. Alex threw the her party, which was called Swimsuits and Heels. It was a rooftop party, and it was downtown Chicago. And we had a motherfucking blast. Shout out to DJ Mustafa Rocks from Power 92 here in Chicago. He was at the party. Shout out to the bartenders. Shout out to Jarrell. I forgot your last name. Punisher something on Instagram. You know who you are. Shout out to him. He was super nice to me. He basically bought all of my drinks for the entire rooftop party. And we had a good old time. And shout out to him for being the male model. We literally took 1,000 pictures. And I was like, listen, you got to be the male model in every picture. So shout out to Jarrell. And again, shout out to my bestie Alex for the rooftop party. I had a fantastic ass time. I'm not gonna lie. I was there half naked in my bathing suit. I was swimming in the pool. We was playing football, or catch basically in the pool. I was out there playing with the guys. Definitely a lot of twerking. Might have been on a few IG stories with my ass just going boom, boom, bam, bam. And I was doing a lot. I was doing a lot of twerking. I feel like I lost a lot of weight also. But I had fun. I had a lot of fun. Shout out to Caramel Fluffiness on IG. I believe her name is Alicia. Sorry if I got it wrong, but I met her at the rooftop party, and she's a comedian. And she was, when I tell y'all, because it was also a rooftop party, but it was a Black professionals networking event also. So she came prepared. She had her business cards. She was letting us know, what the fuck she does. And so we definitely connected, and hopefully we'll definitely team up and work together in the future. But shout out to you, Caramel Fluffiness. And we had a good time. Shout out to, I have officially named them the Lit Lady Gang. So that's Lauren, Deja, Nikita, Jennifer. I know I'm missing two. I think I'm missing two other people. Sorry, y'all. But I did a really dope photo shoot for the ladies, and we did it at the Lori Garden, which is downtown Chicago in Millennium Park, and it was hot as fuck. And I sweated away 3 babies that I never had, but the pictures came out dope. I'm gonna post some onto my Instagram so you guys can go and follow me on IG. That's Mimi the actress with 2 E's, MEMETHEACTRESS. Go follow me on IG. I'm gonna put some of those pictures up from the photo shoot. That was really dope, and I actually had fun doing that. Let's see. And then shout out to my friends Sabrina and Ashley. We went to see the Color Purple here on Broadway, or here in Chicago. And it was really good, y'all. It was really good. And shout out to my mad drama brother from the Jackson State University, Amar Atkins. He was also out there representing for us little black folks who want to be in theater. But it was really good. So we went to see the Color Purple, and then we went to the House of Blues to have some dinner. And shout out to Sabrina for coming through with that $50 coupon, bitch. Because you know we poor. We're poor. Help us. And then I had a really good drink, y'all. I forgot what it was called. But it had bourbon in it. And it was so good. And girl, y'all, we had some jalapeno cornbread something with shrimp. It was just it was delicious. I know it don't sound good, but Jesus Christ, it was delicious. So shout out to everybody. I've had an amazing 2 weeks with the exception of my job. Shout out to my therapist. I had a really good therapy session last week, y'all. I'm not gonna talk about it. But it was good. I'm advising everybody to go and find yourself a therapist. I'm gonna start a new what's it called? I'm gonna start a new little section. It's gonna be called Therapy Free. So I'm gonna do that next episode. Don't steal my shit. But I just want to give back to you all what I'm learning in therapy. So it's gonna be called Therapy Free. I'll start it next week. So that's it for my shout outs, you guys. I had a dope past 2 weeks. Really dope. Alright, you guys, it's the end of the motherfucking show. You already know, you guys, go and follow VIBEZ podcast. That's Vibes with a Z. Follow and subscribe on Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Castbox, and I'm missing something else. Stitcher. And you guys, I'm also now on Spotify. Your girl is on Spotify. Oh, and also Google Play Music. So you really don't have an excuse as to why you would not be able to listen to the podcast. It's everywhere. So go ahead and subscribe. Tell your friends to tell their friends to tell their friends to do what? You said it right the first time. Listen to the motherfucking podcast. And guys, go and follow VIBEZ. That's Vibes with a Z. Podcast on Facebook. That's VIBEZ Podcast. On Instagram, that's askvibez, Ask Vibes. And on Twitter, it's VIBEZ Podcast. Vibes with a Z. VIBEZ is also all caps. Forget to tell you all that. You guys, make sure you go and follow me. I am Mimi Wallace on Facebook. Mimi with 2 E's. I am Mimi the actress. 2 E's on Instagram and Twitter. Make sure you go and follow me if you just want to follow my personal pages. And, all that good stuff. And you guys, this week I want you to email me or hit me up on social media your ratchet drink recipes. I'll definitely post the question of the week so you don't have to worry about that. But I want to know, what are your ratchet drink recipes? So, again, my friend Damien said he was drinking Jose Cuervo and red Kool-Aid. I don't know how I feel about that. But how I really feel about it is that I think it would actually be good as fuck. So I'm going to try that. Jose Cuervo and red Kool-Aid, because it's never flavored Kool-Aid. It's never cherry or strawberry. It's just red. You ain't real if you out here saying the real flavors for the Kool-Aid. I don't trust you. So yeah, you guys send me your ratchet drink recipes. You can email those to me at askvibez@gmail.com. That's askvibez@gmail.com. Or you can hit me up on social media. Twitter, Instagram, Face of the Book. And let me know what your ratchet drink recipes are. That's it, you guys. I think. I'm poor, black. I may even be ugly. But dear God, I'm here. I'm here. And I have this BIH.